Kamuzu International Airport in Malawi. Guests of Tongole Wilderness Lodge set off for the adventure of a lifetime, heading north towards the reserves of Malawi's central region. With a population of 15 million, 80% of Malawi's people live in the countryside, and it's not long before you experience the warm heart of Africa, where smiles, waves and greetings are found all along the route. A mere 30 kilometers west of Lake Malawi, Nkhotakota Wildlife Reserve is one of two large game areas in the central region. And since the last communities left the reserve in 1973, the wildlife has been largely left to survive on its own without human intervention. A quick change to a more suitable vehicle. Our guests prepare themselves for an 18-kilometer drive into the 1,800 square kilometer reserve, taking in the breathtaking scenery, beautiful Miombo woodland, tall grasses, and rugged terrain. It's a wonderful example of true wilderness, which particularly attracts those who wish to experience a unique and unspoiled location. Guests are greeted with a traditional Tongole welcome.
Hello there.
And the travellers prepare themselves for an unforgettable stay at the very peaceful Tongole Wilderness Lodge. Hugging the banks of the beautiful Bua River, deep within the wildlife reserve, Tongole is a hidden jewel that offers a unique and unforgettable experience. Four luxurious, open-fronted riverside suites on the banks of the river blend in perfectly with their unique natural setting. Each spacious room possesses panoramic views over the river, and the trees provide a cool and breezy haven during the heat of the day. Every room has a sumptuous Super King or twin beds, and pieces of locally sourced African art add to the traditional feel. Each cottage has twin marble basins and modern flushing toilets. Solar panels provide hot running water for the powerful shower and large hand-built sunken bath, which doubles as a plunge pool with the most spectacular views. With no shortage of sunshine, solar panels provide 240-volt power for the cottages, offices and main lodge. Tongole Wilderness Lodge is an exciting new eco-tourism venture with a vision to sustain business profitability through sound, ethical and responsible practices, and to transform disadvantaged communities living in the area. The lodge and cottages have been built from local materials by local people. The Tongole vision is to build something special. All materials used are from sustainable sources. Handmade bricks baked in the sun, roof timbers and thatch from the local area. Malawian tradesmen have been educated in modern construction methods, raising prospects for future employment. A great way to view the stunning diversity of Nkhotakota Wildlife Reserve is on foot. You'll be accompanied by a highly trained guide with expert knowledge of local flora and fauna. Visitors learn to read animal tracks, delight in the wildlife at their front doors, explore the medicinal properties of indigenous plant life, and immerse themselves in the vast world of butterflies and bird life. Food and drink at the lodge are never far away, and the quality is always first class. The many decks around the lodge provide a variety of places to relax. The memories you and your families create in the riverside surroundings will be far away from the busy world we live in. A favourite journey for Tongole guests is a late afternoon drive through the reserve to the banks of the river, where they can enjoy sundowners, take in the stunning scenery and watch the sun setting. Early morning at Tongole Wilderness Lodge is a magical time. As the sun rises over the hills, lighting up the riverbank, it's a time to discuss the plans of the day over tea or coffee. This is a breakfast you can't experience anywhere else in the world. The breathtakingly beautiful Nkota Wildlife Reserve is one of Africa's last truly undiscovered wildlife areas, and the never-before-seen landscapes serve to make this a true undiscovered gem. One of the best ways to potentially see wildlife or rare birds is to do a canoe safari morning or evening, accompanied by one of our qualified scouts. And for the more adventurous guest, there's always the rapids. We guarantee the ride of your life. Subject to the time of year, of course. The lodge presently employs 40 local Malawian men to cover all duties around the lodge. A proportion of the profits received through your stay will be donated to the Tongole Foundation. These funds will assist local projects focusing on education, conservation, health and economic empowerment. The football matches between the Tongole staff and the local villages always cause great excitement. And the reaction when the home team scores is really something to witness. But whoever wins the match, guests will have an unforgettable cultural experience, witness the friendliness of the Malawian people and have an opportunity to learn more about Malawi's rich culture. As evening falls, those wishing to experience the ultimate in outdoor camping can enjoy a night under the stars. Yet another special moment to take home with you. And with the end of the holiday drawing near, an evening round the campfire makes an ideal time to look back. Your adventure at Tongole is part of our adventure. We'll toast that journey together during a lantern-lit dinner out on the river. Tongole is the only high-end facility of its kind in the reserve. It draws those who seek an exceptional wilderness experience in one of Africa's and possibly Malawi's last truly unexploited wildlife areas. Come and join us. Tongole Wilderness Lodge. Much more than just another safari destination.